Hey guys, and we're back with the John Deere X580. We are now doing the oil change after it cooled off a little bit so it wasn't too hot. As you can see, everything is nicely placed on one side. You've got the oil filter here, you got the oil fill right there, and you've got your oil drain right down here. And I shall let my uncle take over.
Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to loosen up the oil cap. Don't take it out. You don't want no dirt or debris on it, even if it's from fallout. And then that way, no dirt or debris comes down in. By mistake, if a breeze would blow and it go down in here, this will still protect it, but this will give the oil, when you're draining it, the airflow will replace the oil. Down here is your oil drain plug. Let me see how, oh, that's nice and loose. Wasn't over tight. And mind you, again, cheap. For $7,000 some odd dollars, cheap plastic. I don't know why they do plastic, but they do. There's your drain plug right there. Again, like on the Simplicity, $6,000 for that. No magnet. I'd like to have an explanation for that, because that way you can see if something's going wrong in your engine. If, just like in a transmission, automatic transmission, when you pull that bottom pan, you have a magnet down at the bottom. Takes out all the debris that the filter misses. So we'll put this on the bag. And I bought the kit. Remember on my last video I said I buy it in 5-quart pails. Well, John Deere sells it in quart containers, but 2-quart containers and an oil filter. That's what I bought. Next time when I do it, oh, this is something nice I picked up at the dealership. It's a light.
Still light.
Can either go like that or like that. And if you're working on something,
it's actually a magnet.
it's a magnet too. For like if you're working on your Deere at night. So we'll put this right here on the inside of the bag. Keep it debris free.
Push back just a little more somehow. Back that way because it's going to go over the edge.
It won't fit. I have to get a different pan.
Yeah.
Next time. Just kind of balance it there. No, Sabrina. Now stop. Stop. I know what I'm doing, honey.
I'm just trying to help.
No, no.
Now.
Okay. It's done being drained. Put your drain plug back in.
Mind you, this tractor has only been ran for 10.3 hours, and that is how dirty that oil is. This is its first oil change.
There. Now, to do the oil filter, get a rag ready, because you're going to have residual oil coming out. Put it under here, and hopefully this lip here, got the oil drain plug back in. Second thing is, put a rag under here. They did put a lip here. I would think they would bring this lip all the way out to where it could drip it right into your oil pan. This lip ain't out farther than your frame, so you stick your rag underneath here, environmentally safe. Okay. Put your oil filter wrench. Some people call this righty-tighty and lefty-loosey. It's counterclockwise is off. Okay, and clockwise is on. Stick your filter wrench on. I'm gonna need that other ring. Put this. To take this off, put your oil filter wrench on. Some people take this panel off. but I ain't never did, so I'm not sure how it even comes off.
There's just a bolt here.
Just one little bolt.
Yeah.
It would just free up some space, but if you can reach your hand in there. Okay, see your rag caught it. Whatever's going to come out, take a clean rag, fold it so you don't get burnt off the engine block, because it is still pretty warm since you did. I just ran it and cut grass with it. Now, again, over here, take your new oil filter. Instead of measuring it out, like I did on my oil change for the Simplicity, you really don't need to do that with this one. So it'll give it balance. You can open up a quart. Put your lid here. Now watch, it will go down in. And just swish it around ever so gentle, ever so lightly, so that that paper element in there and all the porous emblem things inside can
If you stay quiet enough, you can actually hear it go, taking it in.
That way you don't never really get a long dry start, because you realize how much oil has to be pumped out of that little pump into all this filter. Because I'll show you how much oil I put into this before I dump anything out of this out of 1 quart. Now that should be enough to where it will suck down in. And I didn't forget to put the oil. I have a little bit here. Just put it all the way around the rubber gasket.
So just to give us a little more room, we are deciding on taking off this little plastic cover right here.
Since it's only held on by one.
Since it's only held on by one little bolt, that's good enough for us.
Okay, there you go.
And I'll let my uncle hold the camera. Probably should have grabbed the extension, but that's okay.
We'll grab it when we put it on.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go grab it now. Much better. luxury of having long piano skinny fingers.
Okay, so this thing should pull right about. Maybe. What's holding it?
Hold on. Is it possibly a plastic clip? I'm gonna put you all on pause.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
We took that one bolt out, and it doesn't seem like it's came off. I mean, the bolt came out, but the plastic piece is still there. So I just snuck this thing down in here, like so. Pretty bad arthritis today in my hands.
That's understandable. Dig this bolt out of my sock. I felt it was the safest place to put it.
Now see, the original filter has some kind of a coating on it to give you grip. The new filters, it's just paint. I have no idea why they do such stuff. The only one that I know that puts it even on their filters is Fram, the orange filters with the black coating. So, like I said in my last video, with the oil change, it's already at the base, it's hand tight, but I like giving it just a one extra turn.
And even just taking that one little bolt out gave us a little bit more wiggle room, so that just works nice.
And that's just one little extra turn. Now, time for the oil fill. But hold on, like I said, this is the one I opened.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Put this on a level surface. Okay. The oil was way up to here. This is how much oil I put into that filter. Down to here. It's a lot of oil that little pump would have to pump before anything was being lubricated. Because there's no splash type pump in these engines. It's all pressurized. Splash type is in your push mowers. That's a splash type pump. So you could have half the oil and it's still going to splash around, enough to be splashed around. But that relies on pressure and pressure only. Okay, I need that gray filter. It's in there, with a rag over it on the floor.
That way no dirt gets into it.
Okay. Now you can take this all the way out. Okay. Wrap it up so that dirt or debris don't get over it. Take that. Wipe it out. Take this.
Oh no. That's alright.
Oops,
Accidents happen.
Oops. Oops-de-doo.
Yes, we are a couple of goofballs too.
I'd rather have that accident instead of another different type of accident.
Yeah.
Okay. Now so that don't happen again.
I'll hold it.
No. Just watch your feet, because this oil is still yet pretty hot.
Yeah, we can deep fry some mushrooms, like you said.
Yep.
I'm not going to eat them, though. You can have my share.
Okay. Now we're ready. See, you always want to clean up as you go. That's another piece of advice I like to give.
Ooh, there's still a little bit of oil down in there. Take like the corner of a rag and go through the hole with it.
You don't see nothing, no debris, do you?
No, I see no debris in there.
Okay, just kind of hold it with the tip or the tab. You go with a tip, I go with a tab.
And now here we go, putting in brand new oil.
And for some reason, this John Deere oil looks a lot clearer than the Castrol GTX. See how much clearer?
Mm-hmm.
Have no idea why. Just the processes they put them through. Again, this is a John Deere recommendation, 1030. You know, a lot of companies going to 530 or 520. The way the weather been, I think that's a little bit too thin, because it'll break down. The thinner the oil is, the quicker it breaks down. Okay, that's 1 quart. Now I'm not going to put this whole quart in, because some people say it's 2 quarts. Some say just under 2 quarts. And there was one video out there that says it's a little bit over 2 quarts. Well, I wonder what size oil filter they're using. John Deere, original equipment, or an aftermarket, which is a longer filter. Because like I said, in one other oil change videos, I'd rather have not enough and I have to add, instead of too much where I have to take out. So if I have to take out, I might take out too much all at once.
That rag is a lost cause now.
Yep. Okay. You know, it's real full. And that way we can then, after we're done running it, then we can, you shouldn't have to, you know, choke it.
Yeah. If you want to do the honors of holding the camera real quick.
Start it by taking it off the wrench. Yeah. Take it off the wrench. You don't want to cross thread it. No. The grip off the wrench. Right on, so you can hold it like a screwdriver. Like a screwdriver. Just trying to. It's a little tough to cross thread. You don't, you know.
It's so fun.
Putting the bolt back in that plastic covered. If it's going in tight.
It's already at its
You already see it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you never want to force.
all drain down.
So that when we take this out, check the filth, wipe it off, put it in, and then check it should be filled. If it's not, we can still put the rest of this in. Because I have a John Deere 275 with a 17 horsepower Kawasaki high torque, and it would take just about 2 quarts, all but about this much of the second quart. But I know this is a bigger, and it has twin cylinders, so it should have a bigger sump, oil sump.
Now we're checking the oil level. I'll hold it still just for a moment, Uncle Jer. As you see where it's at, it's filling 2 dots.
So it could use a little bit more?
Yes.
Okay. Leave it in there for a minute.
I'm just tapping it.
Now, final check.
Turn it a little. There you go. You're filling all 4 dots.
Okay. So, let's see how much is left. Can you see this? Where it's dark, Sabrina?
Mm-hmm.
You have to hold it level.
Yep.
About what, an ounce? 2 ounce?
It's right under the 200 ml. So a little above 4 ounces.
So about 4 ounces is left?
Yeah.
Okay. So 32 minus 4, that's 28. That's 32 plus 28. That's 60 ounces of oil.
Nerd.
So, now, that's another fine, proper oil change. Everything's all wiped up.
No leaks.
No leaks. No leaks. Ready to go for until the 50-hour mark. And then I think it's for every 100 hours. But I don't like running the mower 100 hours.
Here's where your periodic service sticker is.
Yeah, I don't think I like running it for 100 hours. Because the way these machines cost anymore, you want as much life out of them as you can. And if you have to spend, what, $25, $30 for an oil change, well, it beats paying out $7,000, $8,000 next time you go buy. Unless you buy one of them pieces of, one of them Yardmans from Lowe's or Home Depot. All right. You take care. God bless you. Please stay safe, stay strong-minded, and have a good day. And God bless you.
Bye!